We live, baby. And right now I'm just making beats right now, but we gonna talk boxing. You know what it is. We about to talk boxing. Uh, boots pound for pound. We about to talk it. Boxing latest news. Pitbull, Lamont, Roach. You did press conference kicked off today. And even Boots had a press conference today. Let's get it. But yeah, let's talk it, y'all. These beats I made. These my beats. I made these beats, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. Boxing latest news. Lamont Roach, Pitbull Cruz press conference kicked off today. We seen Boots and Lima. Got a nice stack under even for the prelims. Um, Frank Martin back. Shout out to Frank the Ghost Martin back. PBC, PBC about to tear, what they about to tear this shit up. Um, Shout out to all of the haters. I'm here to correct Timothy Bradley and Brian Norman Jr. Brian Norman Sr. about Devin opponents and who elite Devin fought. We just seen, the clip is resurfacing of the no content clip, the only 3 round clip of what's his name, Brian Norman Jr. getting mocked. He getting floored. Yes, he got floored 2 times, and that's a fact. Everybody know that. But besides that, man, we're gonna cook today. We got a lot to talk about today. We want to see if how the Saturday situation going to take place. Eddie Hearn Matchroom Boxing got 2 events going on in the Zone Boxing. They got one in Philadelphia, Boots Ennis versus the number 10 ranked WBA. He's ranked number 10 in the WBA, and he's the IBO champion. So let me fix that. Jerron Boots Ennis faces the IBO champion at 154, and the number 10 guy that's ranked in the WBA for a WBA title eliminator. So, it's great. We're hearing a lot of complaints, throughout. How much is y'all people getting paid? Because I want to know, since when it ain't been cool to fight a ranked fighter? Bro, for you to be the top dog, you got to beat the ranked fighters. You got to come through the ranks. You got to beat 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So you get the number one. So when it been cool not to fight a ranked fighter? Then y'all worried about these names. Like, let me tell you about not Virgil Ortiz. You're going to get the Virgil, but let me tell you about Madrimov. Keith Thurman just came out and said Turkey is still trying to have. Turkey wanted him to fight Madrimov. Now, all of a sudden, Keith Thurman ducked Madrimov. Who's ducking Madrimov? Nobody. Madrimov should be ranked number 25 right now. Why? Because he took 2 losses back to back. And that's just the crazy thing. What's wrong with boxing now is once you take a loss, 2 losses or 3 losses, you're still ranked in the top 10. How? How? Because if you was a champion, you automatically get your rematch clause, but that's in every championship contract, every champion contract. Then you get your if you lose again, you drop down to number 10 to number 15, and then you lose twice, you drop right back down to number 25. So like this ranking stuff be crazy, but Turkey want to say Boots ducked it Madrimov. Well, Madrimov is not even ranked in none of the body sanctions. We got to keep this shit tall. Not paying. We talking about really ranked. Boots fighting the guy that's an IBO champion. I'm fighting the champion. Even if when I beat the dude, I'm being an IBO champion. So Boots gonna fuck around and be the first fighter in the 5 belt era. He's gonna be the first fighter to become undisputed in the 5 belt era. People want, what's the 5 belt era? The IBO. The IBO is just like the WBO, baby. It's just like the WBO. And y'all brothers need to tighten up. Cause niggas be doing a lot of wicked stuff, man. He would be doing a lot of wicked stuff. You know? That's why I just make beats on these niggas, man. You know, people I don't know, man. It's the Boots hate just be crazy. You know, and especially me watching these pro fighters that was pro, they know like, oh, the guy ranked. As long as you fighting a ranked fighter, that's all that count. But y'all ask Shakur ain't fighting. Look, when he fought Josh Padley wasn't ranked. We ain't know who the fuck Josh Padley was, especially at 135. Nobody ain't know who he was until Shakur fought him. So the nigga worked in Eddie Hearn crib. I mean, doing HVAC work in Eddie Hearn crib. Got him a fight deal. Yeah, right now, y'all, I'm just breezing through beats, you know. No, just to breeze through these beats. I gotta see, cause no, I just made a bunch of beats, so I gotta turn them into song mode. Like this was one of the first beats I ever made when I was ass. Now my shit just got tough. Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna make one right now. We gonna name this shit AFN. AFN. Beats. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that shit at 137. Yeah, let's get to this shit. We gonna kill this shit. I'm about to smoke these joints. I'm gonna smoke these beats. But yeah, man, like I don't know. It's a lot going on in boxing, y'all. It's definitely a lot going on in boxing. And me personally, I ain't digging it. I'm not digging it. You dig me? What up, my boy?
My boy.
What up, man?
What's up, man? About to roll this shit up real quick. What you got
Yeah,
going?
now right here, I'm just making a beat real fast. Yeah, I just making beats earlier and shit when you hit me up. No, but I was paying attention to that.
To that press
Now
conference? You
I
seen
see
that?
why you say Lamont big as shit. Now I see Lamont big as shit next to Pitbull.
Boy,
That
bro,
that button is right there. You see how big Lamont was, but you see how big Pitbull fist was.
Pitbull got a
Yeah,
big ass head.
yo, that nigga here husky, but his fist, yo, I'm looking at his fist. I'm like, damn, that nigga John husky. God,
You
that
know,
nigga
I
fist.
seen I was watching the fight earlier. I seen that nigga Lamont get exposed, bro.
I told you,
I seen him get exposed by some Spanish cat.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know, but mind
Those is
you,
one of the things.
hold
Remember I
on.
told you. Remember
I'm
I told
finna
you
look
he
the
had a
nigga
couple.
name up. Go
Remember
ahead.
I told you he had a couple fights at 140, 130, and 135.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spanish guy was one of the guys he ran into and exposed him.
Yeah, he ain't want that shit no more.
He did. He
Hold on,
did.
let me see right here. I'm gonna give that nigga a little shout out right here. Let me see.
He got to.
Got
Even what
to
you
the
call
way he put it on. What it is? Damn, I'm trying to see. This nigga done fought a whole bunch of Spanish niggas.
yeah. He got time, man. Lamont got pain in. I ain't gonna hate on Lamont with the pain. He put some pain in, but bro, you not like that, Lamont. My beats is better than Lamont career, you know what I mean? And I just started making these bitches, man. I mean, but hopefully, Lamont a good fighter. I can't take nothing from Lamont.
He
Lamont
got
is a
good
very
skills. He just one dimensional, bro. He don't really got that tool bag he talk about having. And I seen that he gonna try to fight motherfucking Pitbull the same way he fought Tank, and that shit not gonna work, bro. Cause
bro.
Pitbull was pushing Tank back. He
Cook.
coming throwing them bitches.
Facts. But nobody like,
Um,
I don't know, everybody, we all got the same two eyes, and people, they create a different narrative, man. Like, for instance, when Boots beat the shit out this guy, they're gonna make another excuse. But I get it. I dig it. And that's what made me mad about Eddie Hearn. I felt what he said, but bro, you're trying to make a Boots and Bud fight, bro. Boots been trying to fight this nigga since 2020. That's the only Charlo, Boots, and Virgil is Bud last three fights he should take. Because those are the fights. Because we all
Orlando Cruz, hey, Orlando Cruz, that's the name of the
know,
nigga who put it on Roach.
Orlando Cruz, we got you, baby.
Straight
We gonna
up.
make you famous. We'll make that boy famous. But yeah,
And that shit was a draw. That shit that was at that fight. That fight was at,
they robbed him, right?
yeah, they robbed him. Look, listen, 95-95 draw. 94-96 for Cruz. And then 97-93 for Roach. Who the fuck seen that fight? That's the only nigga who seen it like that.
That's crazy. And it was
97-93.
that probably was one of his, I'm gonna check that he said Orlando Cruz. I'm gonna check and see was that a pro box fight. 'Cause that was, if I'm not mistaken, that was his second or third fight on pro box, or probably his first fight. Because I remember pro box ended up picking him up. Yep, right after the Jamel Herring fight, they end up picking him up because he beat Jamel Herring. That's one thing I'm gonna say. Lamont beat Jamel Herring and they robbed him. That's why because I was beefing with Jamel Herring too. I
That,
was on Instagram. I added him, and a couple of people were the person I made a comment on his page. He typed,
hey, gang,
you
I'm finna go make this bottle real quick. I'll be right back.
hey, take in your business. I'm gonna hold it down. So y'all, Jamel Herring end up making a comment back on Instagram on a comment that I made under another brother post, and he started snapping on me. He started going crazy. And I had to check him. It ain't checking him. I had to remind him, like, bro, listen, you're a boxer. You're a professional boxer. You was a motherfucker in the army. You're an army vet. You're a veteran. Salute you. And this was during the time, I think it was Memorial Day or Labor Day. It was one of them army holidays. And I told him happy holidays because you defended the country. Nigga. Me too. I mean, I did my jail time, nigga. Well, make a long story short, I ain't say nothing wrong, or I ain't say nothing wrong because he even felt that way. So by him feeling that way, all I said and expressed was, hey, yo, Lamont felt though he got robbed in that fight. And just on the rewatch and watching the fight, I did feel as though Lamont Roach got robbed fighting Jamel Herring. But the reason he didn't get the victory because he wasn't signed to no promotional company. Oh, I gotta fix this, you know? But you let other people tell it, they're gonna tell you something different. Give me a second, y'all. While I play, I'm gonna play one of these. I'm gonna play this beat fast.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
yes, sir. About to roll this shit up real quick.
Me too.
She said you rolling up.
Yeah, I'm about to roll up now.
Hey, you heard that new Lucci album?
Hold on.
Shit, man.
What happened, bro?
I said you heard that new Lucci album?
The Gucci?
Lucci.
You said Gucci, right? Oh, the Lucci
Lucci.
album. Yeah,
Lucci.
yeah. YSL Lucci. Yeah, yeah. I like that. That's my guy. I fuck with him.
That shit pan.
I
That
fuck with
shit
YSL.
fire.
Yeah, that shit pressure. That shit on the hammer. That shit definitely on the hammer.
About to roll some dumb shit
I was
real
just
quick while
thinking
we
stuff
cook these
yesterday.
niggas.
What the fuck? I just put my got it right there. Yeah, about to watch these birds, man. About to watch these birds. Hopefully, I get to win some money today. You know, FanDuel be. I mean, shout out to FanDuel. Shout out to Undraft Kings. Shout out to motherfucking Underdog.
Shout out to
Shout out
these
to
niggas right here, man. Shout out Hard Rock, man.
shout
Hard
out
Rock.
Hard Rock. Shout out everybody. That you yo. I be losing, bro. I be mad as shit.
Oh,
I can't even win
uh,
$2. I can't even win $2 on these motherfucking apps. I made
I got
money on the
man.
fantasy app. Cause I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
know how
real. I
that
don't know what I
fantasy
be
shit
doing.
work for real. I don't really know how to work that fantasy shit.
On fantasy FanDuel, I'm gonna keep it real, right? All right, when I hit it, you pick the players you like. You feel me? And you put the money behind the player, which is live. So long as they get some yards or they score or they get over 50, you still win. You win some money. But these parlays, like it's like they just be raping people. Like, bro, you mean to tell me Saquon Barkley couldn't run 50 fucking yards last week and you ain't give him no touches?
You know what? I'm glad that you bring this up. Well, first of all, I seen that nigga Saquon get hit so hard he ain't want to stand up. You was watching? I was watching that shit live. That nigga got
Yeah,
hit hard, bro.
I
He
was
got hit
watching it.
hard, and you got to realize, bro, they was playing the. I mean, they lost, but they was playing the Broncos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas ain't really stressing.
Man, that game was rigged in a motherfucker. All them bullshit ass calls, man. Like, come on, ref. This is why football, like Roger Goodell, fucked the NFL up. Cause it's say, yo, this is football. Hey, you supposed to get hit, bro. You supposed to get hit, but these late ass flags is bad.
I
These
tell you
flags is
what,
bad, man.
hey, hey, one nigga I'm glad I don't see in the NFL is Victor Conte, boy, cause boy, that nigga, would- that nigga will
They
kill
kicked his
somebody
ass
in that
out.
bitch.
Yeah, but they kicked him out. They know about that nigga. And I don't know how boxing let this nigga get in. It's top, but people got to look at it as it's
How you
all
gonna let a
top
nigga who
rank,
play
man.
with PEDs get in the game where niggas putting hands on other niggas? Like it's different whenever you
Mm-hmm.
got a nigga who run or you got a nigga who hitting the baseball, you got a nigga who dunking the
Yeah,
basketball. You know what I'm saying? Either way, that shit's still cheating and he green. You know what
that's
I'm
it.
saying? But
Cheating.
but still, like nigga, you trying to kill
Boxing,
somebody.
boxing is different, man. That shit different.
You know what? I'm gonna be the first one to say it, man. And I don't want these niggas to blackball me after this one, but Sugar Ray Robinson was fucking with Victor Conte. Real shit, man. Real shit, man. And I got the facts, man. Man. All right.
Live right now, Trick. Yeah, Birdman trying to sign my young boy, his son and shit. Nah, man. Shout out to Skrilla for making it happen, but Skrill got to tighten up some too, man. Them niggas right around the. right back, bro. I'm on a live. So my man, I told him, we need to start a joint because we was starting a joint, but it was like a podcast about, no jail niggas, us jail niggas, you know what I mean? Going to us, just us felons. And the shit we go through
You
in
went
real
fed or you
life
had
and how these people just be, been state. I've been state 2 times.
you went fed
That's
or
why I
state,
took this
gang?
deal to avoid the
State.
feds. I went state 2 times. I'm state.
Yeah, that cheese don't
But on
help in
this
the
case right
feds.
here, this case right here, it was a state indictment. But my lawyer kept trying to say he threatened me with the feds and shit. So I don't like the feds. So I was like, fuck. Oh,
Yeah. I wouldn't have took my deal if my lawyer ain't tell me, listen, man, if we go to trial, they gonna add these charges. I was, what? Bitch,
yeah,
I just had a son. I just had a son. You crazy. Crazy. Let me sign that shit like this.
same shit, yo, same shit. And the crazy thing is, man, bro, I beat the case. I beat this case. I beat it. Then they reopened it. They reopened it talking about it was Trank. And then they end up throwing the Trank out and they forced me to take a deal on a gun. On an
Hey,
AR. But bro, you allowed, like, the person my baby mother, she allowed to have an AR, nigga. Her record clean, the gun is clean, the serial number not scratched off. Her constitutional right, she allowed to have it. So why are you trying to put me with this situation? I got nothing to do with the situation.
over here in
You know what I
Florida,
mean? That shit crazy though.
right before I got on papers, I had my license, but they just passed some shit in Florida where you don't even just need to not be a felon. You can't be a felon. And man, you could walk out with your shit on your hip, open carry. Open carry.
Yeah,
I'm
open
talking about
carry.
I could go to the grocery store with my gun. Well, not
Look,
me, because I'm on.
they got that shit here in Pennsylvania, but in Philly, them Democrats ain't playing that shit. Them racist motherfuckers. Yo, this man, these Democrats is the fucking worst. And that's real rat. I love Florida. When I went out there, yo, that shit was whamming. I'ma keep it real. I was like, yo, this shit popping out here. Man, I come back to Philly, all you see is a fucking dark cloud. I'm like, man, here come the bullshit.
Nah,
Everywhere you go, it's
shit racist real, bro. Yeah, for sure.
that's what I'm saying. It like it's vicious over there because y'all there. You feel me? If I was to go down
Exactly.
there, my mind say that I'm gonna go trap. I'm gonna go to try to take over. I'm not into none of that shit. I come to chill. If I run into a line, I run into a line. But besides that, bro, I ain't coming down there on no goofy shit. I coming down there to chill.
Sorry.
Cause up here, like, like this shit different up here, man. Like this shit different. Like cops tell you them niggas whopping them. Man, this shit crazy. This shit crazy, man. It's crazy up here. And it's everywhere is crazy, but when you come up here, if you ever seen Michael Jackson Thriller, that's how Philly look. Real rat. Real rat. That's how Philly
Bro,
look,
what's up
man.
with this nigga Boots ain't never leaving Philly, bro?
He be leaving Philly.
That nigga don't
That's why I
leave
be
Philly to
telling y'all.
fight.
He do. Nah. See, this what people understand is when before he signed to Eddie Hearn, y'all know he was over there with PBC, right? Y'all know
I I ain't know that.
all his fights was in Vegas. That's when Cameron Duncan died, he went with Eddie Hearn. So when he went with Eddie Hearn made his two last fights in Philly. Made Boots a homecoming. His first fight in Philly, I went to. I came
Yeah,
home, I
but
got the ticket, I went to that
I,
joint.
that nigga been fighting in Philly for what? Like the past 4 fights? Nigga been 3, 4 fights?
Two fights,
No,
two fights,
two
two
fights.
fights.
Then Atlantic City, 1 fight, right?
Yeah, he fought two in Atlantic City. He fought in Atlantic City with PBC when he beat Villa up, which Villa was ranked number one.
He beat the shit out of
He
Villa.
beat,
You see that, bro? I'm gonna
yeah.
be real, bro. I'm gonna be real. I ain't no Philly nigga, bro. That's credit Boots from me. The way he whooped that nigga ass. But listen, he ain't look like bro. Keep it real.
I'm
Amnesia?
with you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. I'm gonna get to you. I always
Okay.
say this to everybody. It's your home. It's fighting at home. And I always told Boots, yo, you got to listen. Understand, Eddie. All right, when you come here,
Shit.
yo, Boots first fight here, the nigga sold 18,000, filled up the motherfucker the Sixers stadium 2 times, really 3 times now. But
But
at the end of
listen,
the day,
listen, listen. Look, check me out. I know Boots got the potential to be the face of boxing. I'm just saying, moving, he not gonna be. But do he got fans? Do he got pull? Of course, because look, so many people wouldn't be saying the shit that they saying. Like it wouldn't be niggas like me saying what I'm saying if I ain't think Boots could really go out there and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be talking about Boots fighting Bud Crawford if I ain't think Boots was on that level with Bud Crawford. You see what I'm saying, gang?
but see, this what a lot of people would tend to forget, right? In 2020, 2021, 2022, Boots was Crawford mandatory for 3 years, 3.5 years. Bud
Yeah.
ducked that nigga. You feel me? Then he became Spence mandatory when he went the IBF route. But Spence was collecting the titles. So what? But people don't know is Boots was getting side money. Every title he went to go fight, they gave Boots side money. Karen Duncan made sure Boots was. This is the shit people don't know.
So
But
why he
it's
ain't fight
turkey
Spence?
because Spence was collecting the belts. Remember, Spence was running around unifying. Spence was in all of the champions at 147 unifying. So Boots is like, fuck it. Once if you beat Bud, I get the Spence fight. It's either you gonna fight me or Canelo. You feel me? Spence would have won. It was gonna be Boots or Canelo, but everybody knew the Boots fight was there. Boots been these niggas mandatories forever. So with this Boots situation, it's like that's why I say is since when it's been cool not to fight a ranked fighter. I'm glad Keith Thurman exposed Turkey because y'all wanted Boots to fight Najimov. Why I'ma fight a nigga that lost back to back? Instead of a nigga that's ranked number 10, but he's a champion too. This is the shit people don't talk about. Lima's a champion. Don't y'all
What
know the
belt he
five
got?
belt era? He got the WBO. He's a champion.
I
And he's
thought I
ranked
thought
number
I,
10 in the W.
I thought Zayas had the WBO.
No, Diaz got the WBO. Remember, you WB is 5 belts now. You got the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, and the IBO. The IBO and the WBO is like the same body sanction, but the IBO is starting to take over. Like the IBO champion at 168, Glaciers, Canelo, all of them niggas, even Benavidez, all of them niggas was ducking him. Shout out my guy H Money, that's his fighter. All of them niggas was ducking that Cuban bull, and that's a
I ain't
fact.
even I ain't never even heard of that bull, bro.
Yeah,
What's his
well, you
name?
know me, bro. I watch all the fighters. Like
I'm
shout
already
out to my
knowing.
Showtime, Al Bandit, Alex De Jesus yesterday. Got the meanest knockout in boxing. You know, he was sparring. My guy from Bronx, New York. The nigga might be my cousin. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find out when I get off this shit. But my dad and I'm going up there. But make a long story short, this nigga nasty. You know, he'll do some shit in sparring. He'll punch you through a 360 and catch. He caught a knockout like that yesterday.
Put
But
that
yeah,
shit
with
on
the
the
magic,
stand.
yeah, Keith Thurman exposed Turkey. He told him like, bro, you trying to get me to fight Majimov? He just lost. He not gonna do nothing for me. He not gonna do. And on top of that, I'm on the undercard and not the main event. That's why I get mad at Shakur, bro. You went from main event status to being on the undercard.
Under Berlanga. Berlanga got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, look,
They
fuck
said,
Berlanga. I'm talking about even on the Bitterly and Bibble card, bro. Your name's bigger than both of their names put together. You bigger than everybody on that fucking card. Why is you on the undercard? That's the shit people don't understand. Bitterly is not bigger than Shakur. His resume ass. Bibble resume
Bivol?
ass. People only want to mention Canelo. You take Canelo out of the equation, who these niggas fought, bro?
Okay. So let me ask you something.
Who these niggas fought?
Who Boots fought?
Roman Villa. You want me to name them? Roman Villa,
No, hold on.
Alvarez, Crack
You
Steo, Storme, Karen Chuckazine 2 times. I'm
who
not
the
going to
fuck?
mention Amnesia and Stanionis. You know, listen. That nigga fought all ranked fighters, and I mentioned that from number 7 to number 1, from the WBO, WBC, and IBF. Boots beat all of their ass. He went the IBF route. He beat a champion. Who was the champion? Sergey Lipinets. Boots the only fighter to knock him out. This the same fighter that beat Ricky Garcia. Like, come
You
on,
know
man.
who? You want to know who will really give it the boost, bro?
Who?
Who you think? Look. You ready to say you
Oh,
crazy?
I'm
Look,
telling you. Who? Listen, you can
Gary
ask Richard.
Antoine. Gary Antoine.
Oh, stop that, man. Stop that, bro. That robberies in DC. Come on, man. Stop that. That's why Tank. Everybody will tell you when Tank beat Lamont in DC. Which Lamont trying to say it was in Baltimore. No, nigga, that shit was in DC, nigga. When he beat you in DC, them niggas was happy he beat you in DC. Cause all y'all niggas do is rob niggas. And the same fight when Tank beat Lamont is when they rob Boots in the Gary Russell joint. So I like one thing about the amateurs, they'll rob the shit out you. You'll go in there, put on a sharp performance, get 2 standing 8 counts, and they'll rob you just because this person, y'all in that person gym. Like this shit, yo, amateurs be dirty. But that's why I tell my like these kids, they should learn from the amateurs of how the judges play. You feel me? You learn it in the amateurs. So when you get robbed, you just can't you can't leave that shit in the judge's hands. Cause my
So
aunt,
you
my
so
uncle,
Boots
my
ain't never lost then. Can't nobody beat Boots. That's what you telling me.
no, everybody in the amateurs you loses. But I'm talking about when you really watching the fight and you see the shit, then you watching who the judges is and how who the judge and the ref connected to your dad, who your dad is. Like, bro, all that shit means something. Like when you go to amateur fights, you be like, bro, this shit crazy. It be robberies, man. It be robberies, yo. You be like, what the fuck?
Nah, I'm already
It
knowing
be
niggas be getting
robberies.
robbed. I'm already knowing niggas be getting robbed, but nigga to get robbed 3 times?
Yeah. Yeah, you get robbed 3, 4 times. You ask Lamont Rowe, he'll tell you. All of the fights he had with Tank, he got robbed. He'll tell you that. And when you watch those amateur fights, they was close as amateur fights.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, after I done seen the pro fight, I believe him.
I'm gonna be real.
I
When I
believe
see the
him.
pro fight, I don't believe it. Like I don't like the pro fight and the amateur fight is 2 different fights. Why? Because Lamont, your only claim to fame is supposed to be, but what's that? The 9th round, where you know that he allowed to take a knee. You in the amateurs, nigga, you know this. If you a fighter, that's why I get mad at these boxers. I get mad at these people because y'all know the truth. Even these referees, y'all know you are allowed to take a knee, but it's fucked up when a certain promotional company or a certain promoter pays you motherfuckers to create a narrative, and that's fucked up. Like I said, you can go watch
Look,
Gary.
I'm over here on BoxRec right now, nigga. Every time Gary Antoine and Boots fought, that shit was in Vegas.
Uh,
Ain't
them
no
niggas
ain't
always
no
fought.
DC.
They fought. That's what I
They
say.
fought
But
in
box
Reno.
rec, nah, they always fought in DC. I know that's a fact. That's why I say with box rec, yo, box rec crazy, man. That's why sometimes I'll be thinking that nigga really bought that shit when he was trying to buy box rec. But the nigga from WWE ended up buying box rec. The nigga Ari, whatever, Turkey homie, because Turkey bought boxing and all that. He was trying to buy box rec. These niggas creating narrative like that shit
Them
crazy,
niggas
bro.
bought CompuBox the way they be moving. Cause I'm telling you,
They
I just
did, they
watched.
did, they did.
I ain't even watched the full fight. I watched De Los Santos versus Shakur on 0.25 speed, round
What
one.
you did? What you?
What I seen out when I went to CompuBox. Hey, listen, when I went to CompuBox, that shit hurt my stomach because it's like, damn, man, these folks really willing to lie when we just trying to enjoy the sport. Y'all trying to push a narrative.
They robbed that boy, man. They robbed him. Bro, the first 30 seconds of me watching that fight,
Getting
the
nine
first
punches.
30 fat, carding, clean.
To the
Shakur
back
probably
going.
landed like
I'm talking
one.
about. I'm talking about. Listen to me, bro. Hitting Shakur with nasty feints, fainting up top, going to the body. Come here, then getting out of there real quick. Boom, getting back in.
Fat.
They
Torture that
cheated my.
nigga, bro.
They cheated my Dominican brother.
He was scorching that boy, bro.
Let me see this real quick.
That's why I don't be liking that shit, man. Damn, my man, Trey, you fuck my shit up, Trey. My man, yo. He call my phone out, that shit going all off. I gotta tighten up on his act. This restream shit. But yeah, man, that De Los Santos fight was crazy, man. I was like, that's fucked up. They robbed that boy like that, man. You don't do that to that boy. That was a clear win, bro. That was a clear win. He did his thing on that fight too. And you never gave him the rematch. And everybody tell you to rematch that nigga. You don't give him no
And,
rematch. But you want
and
to
you
run
know
around
what's
talking about
funny?
you the best.
You know what's funny? He just dropped the interview yesterday. They was talking about Tank. He was talking about if I had $50 million on the table, I wouldn't care. I might get back. But nigga, you ain't gonna get your get back on the two fights where niggas say you was wrong. And after both them fights, you talking about I'm never gonna perform like that again. Nigga, then go whoop their ass. Go whoop their ass if you was hurt. Hurt,
That's
you
what
ain't
you
hurt
say
no more.
too. And that's
Cause
why I
look,
always
that's gonna make you like jump more, whooping that ass. Cause everybody who talking like me gotta shut the fuck up. You go out there and knock
yeah,
their ass
me
out.
too. Me too. Cause I said the same thing. I said, bro, you had a chance to show us you was an elite fighter when you fought De Los Santos. You
De
ran. So
Los
how the
Santos
fuck
was
you
gonna
take
stop Keyshawn. That's why Keyshawn pulled out for
that?
real.
Who the fuck out fast? They know that. They why you think he came in overweight? And who's his
That's
trainer?
Bo
Who
Mac,
that nigga? Bo Mac,
Snack Mac,
Snack Mac.
Snack Mac, Snack
Oh shit,
Snack
Big
Mac,
Back
Crispy
Jack,
Ranch, nigga.
yo, that's facts. That's crazy, yo. I tell you, this shit be wicked, man. These niggas be wicked, bro. These niggas be wicked. And what get me wrong, mad is like Andre Ward. You know all of them snack fighters is on PEDs because you can go back. I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna do my homework, and I'm gonna send it to you, bro. Cause I had it. I'm gonna check my old videos and see that I posted.
Them
But
niggas be
I
getting
think,
pimples and shit. Them niggas be getting
yo,
pimples,
yeah.
start all type of
Andre
shit.
Ward came out his mouth. If I'm not mistaken, it was 2012, 13. He said he will not be a snack fighter because Victor Conte is a well-known cheater for PEDs.
That's
Came out of
crazy.
Andre
Hold
Ward
on.
mouth.
But now all his boys fuck with Victor Conte.
And then the crazy thing is, I'm watching the joint with him and Mark Kriegel, right? I'm watching him
Yeah.
talking about how people were saying, like how he had how Andre Ward said that Bob Arum and Top Rank said Bud don't sell, so I don't know the books. He don't fill out arenas. He don't do this and that. So I stated, I commented and told them niggas, then why you resign with him? If they treating you like this, why resign with them? To hide behind them. Now, since y'all niggas, all of y'all niggas, Golden Boy, all of y'all niggas, when PBC was up and running, wasn't none of you niggas popping. Soon Spence took that loss, Turkey come out of nowhere. Now all of a sudden, everybody that's in HBO Top Rank, ESPN, they got fired. Now y'all with this nigga, and it's like y'all spreading the narrative more because PBC people don't talk. Mike Coppinger ain't got no connection to PBC. There ain't none of these niggas. So how y'all speaking on PBC business? Tank PBC never came out and said, yo, the rematch is on June, then the rematch in August. No. The Ring magazine made those fake ass statements up. You dig me? And
Big facts.
Lamont is signed to Pro Box. So Pro Box fighters, they connected with Turkey and them like this. You get money with them niggas. So They paying y'all niggas to create a narrative. And everywhere you go is like Project Mockingbird. Is Boots took a duck, Tank fight nobody, or Canelo this. These the three names y'all niggas shit on. And if anybody else y'all try to shit on PBC Al Heyman. And what Al Heyman PBC fighters come and tell you is the shit Al Heyman do for us, no other promoter do. Turkey don't even do that shit. When we ain't got no fights we broke, them niggas give up half a millions of dollars and put it in our pocket. Y'all niggas be trying to search and get a fight. So
Al Heyman
common
take care
sense
of all
is
his people. You ain't never heard nobody talk bad about Al.
never. So Madrimov, I'm gonna ask you a question, Madrimov. If Turkey paying y'all niggas these crazy dollars, why is you so desperate in need of a fight when you just got your ass whipped back to back 2 times? Like, that shit be crazy. And I don't believe he like that. Like Bakram, I don't believe Bakram like that. He just beat Tim Zoo because I always told people Tim Zoo is not good. Y'all looking at him knock out all these bum ass niggas. He's not that good, bro. That nigga not that good. He not.
Everybody in Australia suck.
Yeah. Bro, all them niggas across seas can't take a body shot. You feel me? Nigga, we can go in there and elite British fighter, we can put them niggas down with a body shot, bro. And they can't. We not even in shape like that. We can go and eat that shit. Well, I work out every day, but we can eat this shit, nigga. A nigga in a gas station and knock a fucking pro boxer out in London.
And them Japanese niggas chinny.
Yeah, all change. All right. Like Mike
Every
Compton.
bad knock, every bad knockout you see, it's a Japanese nigga getting slept, boy.
Yeah. Like
Them
Mike, you know what
Japanese niggas
Mike
go to sleep.
I watched Mike Coppinger come out his mouth and say, Puerto Ricans are chinny. I said, bro, you the dumbest nigga in the world, bro. Look at your chin. Your chin is right there, bro. Them niggas ain't chinny. A chinny person is Devin Haney, nigga. Brian Norman, nigga. Those niggas are chinny. Those niggas real chinny. I told you in that Bocheco fight, man. I told you that nigga was mopping the floor with him,
That
and he
boy
was
was getting hit with some shit that fight.
beating the dog
I
shit
ain't
out
gonna
of.
lie. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with the Normans, but Brian Norman Senior said some bullshit. He said Boca Chica elbowed his way out of the fight. Nigga, he was whooping Brian Norman ass. He was whooping Brian
He was
ass.
watching the fight. He was whooping your ass. That's why the full fight that I can't find the full fight. It's only 3 rounds. It's a no contest. You know, like he was whooping your son ass. And then if I'm not mistaken, that was the same fight. A week later, Keyshawn got exposed in the same joint, and that
That's the
shit was a
fight
no
I've been
contest.
trying to find. Let me see. I'm trying to find that shit too.
You gonna find clips like them niggas because them boys got exposed. That's why I always tell people. Devin Haney got a chance. He got a chance to knock this nigga out. He got a chance. Because that nigga chin is not like that.
Nah, I don't see that shit happening.
I don't see it happening, but he has a chance.
Nigga, Devin Haney ain't even not Ryan Garcia out.
Dev got to know. Dev got to plant his feet. When he throwing that hook, he got to keep his feet planted and turn. When you watch him hit the heavy bag, just watch his feet. You don't see the power because his shit not planted. His foot always off the ground when he punching. So that's why you're not, it's no power there, nigga. Make sure your feet planted and throw it. I believe
I ain't gonna,
Shakur
that
got
boy Dev
power.
don't got it,
But
bro. Nah, I believe Shakur don't got no damn power. The fuck? Hey,
I don't
bro, I ain't
believe you.
gonna lie
I
to you,
believe he
bro.
got it.
Bro,
He just scared to get hit.
listen, bro. All jokes aside, bro, if I was in shape, bro, I'd whoop all these niggas' ass, bro.
Yeah, yeah, nigga.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Like real shit, bro. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, he'll probably stop me. I can't go 12. Shakur little ass will probably stop me. You know what I'm saying? But let me go 12, boy. I'm coming with straight pain, boy.
But the shit might not make 12. You might clip him.
That's
You
what I'm
feel
trying to
me?
tell you. Oh, you gotta know I'm going in there first. I'm gonna say first two
That
rounds. What's up?
nigga body, niggas don't attack his body like that. Williamson paid to had it, but he ain't
Hey,
had the
that
pop.
nigga daughter said you almost got knocked out.
Yeah. She know what she talking about.
It's a little girl.
And Shakur would have been a real nigga if he would have said, yo, he almost clipped me. You feel me? But he lied to me. I slipped. No, nigga, we seen it. Nigga, he almost clipped you, bro. You ain't slipped. Yeah, you was right in the corner, feet planted. That nigga took
You
them, he swept that rug, nigga. He pulled that rug, nigga. You almost fell. You know? But at the end of the day, man, I don't know. Like I got Tio roll, I got Tio knocking him out. I just got that funny reason. Unless he gonna be juiced up. Snack gonna have that nigga on some extra shit. But we always gotta
Nah,
be
yeah,
careful.
Tio can stop him.
We gotta
I
be
believe
careful.
Tio, and if Tio don't stop him, it's gonna be a boring ass fight, and they give it to Shakur points.
Same thing they did to De Los Santos. Same thing they did to De Los Santos, they're gonna do to Tio if Tio don't knock him out.
The only way I
Eh,
think Shakur can win is like this. This the only way I think Shakur can win. If Tio get out his style, if Shakur is too passive, Tio not a boring fighter. He gonna try to go get him by doing shit. He don't even fight like that. He's sitting here like a
eh,
Mexican fighter, nigga. You athletic, you a counter puncher. You don't even pressure niggas like that. You pressure them with footwork and shit like that. You don't pressure them with straight forward movement, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only way. Like if he get out his style and don't fight how he fight, they gonna give it to Shakur on points. And if it don't go
eh,
like that, it's gonna be either a stoppage or Shakur gonna get dropped like 2-3 times. How Ryan did.
eh.
How Ryan did
All
like that.
right. It's gonna be like the Loma fight, the Loma and Josh Taylor fight. But we gonna probably see this nigga get clipped. But one thing I always pay attention to, you gotta pay attention to Turkey. When he make a tweet, when he make a post, remember he made a post. I got big plans for Shiraz and Shakur. They win the fight. And we got the plans, right? The nigga already made a tweet a month ago. I got plans for Benavidez and Devin Haney if they win the
And
fight.
Haney.
You feel me? That should be alright. No,
Facts.
cause I got Norman knocking him out. And I know, and I'm trying to tell you this, it's going to happen to him. When Brian Norman knocked Devin out, they're going to say he was on steroids. And Dev's going to get his old back again. And it's proved that Regis was never lying. Regis never lied when he said Dev got his ass whipped in Mexico and Bill got that old back. We seen that
That
shit. It happened. He beat him and he got that old back.
why he ain't go fight Pitbull.
That yo, I remember that nigga fought. My shit on 15%. I remember that nigga fought Javier Fortuna. He was supposed to fight Javier Fortuna, right? Javier Fortuna became Devin Haney mandatory. Devin Haney ran to the hospital, put a cast on, acting like his arm was broke. You'll see Dev with a picture like this. That's the time he pulled out the Javier Fortuna fight. And Ryan knocked him out. Because Javier Fortuna was a dangerous nigga walking shit down. He fight too. Javier Fortuna fight somebody. I think he fight Frank Martin. I think it's
Is
him
that
and
who he
Frank Martin.
fighting? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see right now. Hold on.
Make sure, because I know Javier Fortuna fights. I know Frank Martin fights somebody,
On
and I
the
seen Javier Fortuna.
undercard. Let me
They
see.
fighting?
Uh, uh hold on, I'm
Or
seeing
Frank
right
Martin fighting the
now.
Chinese nigga, right? No, that's Gary Russell fighting the
Frank
Chinese.
Martin fighting that shit loading up.
Yeah, somebody fighting for, Javier Fortuna.
Shit on BoxRec who he's supposed to be fighting. That's crazy.
Mm-mm. I know Frank
Hold
Martin
on.
fights somebody.
PBC Thurman versus Dora
Because I know they the
card.
prelims, if I'm not mistaken. Or what you call
Nah,
what's this nigga?
Frank Martin fighting Rancis Bartholomew.
Yeah. The Cuban boy, he nice. Well, he used to be nice. He's still nice, but his career could have went far. Um, then I think it's Chris Colbert fighting him. Then somebody fighting Javier Fortuna. It's a good fight, but I know it's an up and coming fighter. I know one of them niggas fighting him. Cause I'm not mistaken, I think Gary Russell's fighting the boy, one of the Asian niggas and shit on the Jake Paul card. Damn, my son
Let you know
downstairs on
right
my.
now. Javier Fortuna. Let me see. That shit don't show. Mm,
Yeah, I'm glad to see Frank Martin back. We need him back. I'm gonna keep Sean to be a banger,
yeah, I want to
and
see
I don't
that.
know how the fuck. I want to know who Keyshawn gonna fight at 140, his first
I want
debut.
to know how Keyshawn is ranked number one at 140. Like that shit for the WBO.
Yeah, remember it's top ranked belt. They make the
What is
call.
Top Rank even doing though? Top Rank just an
And
association with everybody now.
I'm glad Fedora exposed that shit. Fedora exposed
Yeah,
that shit, bro. He exposed that shit. He exposed that shit. Like they ain't right. They ain't right. They ain't right. They ain't right, yo. That's fucked up. And that nigga was a unified champ, and y'all took that shit from him, bro. Y'all stripped him. That's fucked up. Like then the Erison Lubin fight. I'm gonna keep it real. Like Lubin had his opportunities, bro. Virgil still never fought for a title. People looking at the fight like, oh, it's a good fight. I'm gonna keep it real, man. That shit ass to me. Why? Because Boachuk got robbed because he beat Virgil for real. He got robbed off that fight. Like Ruben, you just dug Bachram. That could have been Boots' fight at 154, bro. You just fucked that shit up. But I'm gonna
yeah.
keep it real. I thought PBC was blocking Boots again because I thought they thought he was gonna sign with them when he got to stay in the Onis fight, and it didn't happen. And they was like, "Oh, you played us, so this is what we're gonna do. You ain't gonna get no fights over here no more." Cause you got to
Hmm.
remember, Bakram, Fedora, all PBC fighters got the title, except for the WBA. Jake Paul fighter got the title, but everybody else with PBC, they got all the belts. And Xander Zayas, it's two in PBC. Top rank. The WBO is top rank. So, in the WBA with MVP. So the WBC, the belt that count, the ring, and the IBF is over there at PBC.
Yo,
The
am I
main event.
mistaken or has Usyk ever been with Top Rank?
Yeah, yeah.
Usyk like that though. Usyk be knocking them niggas out.
But you got to remember, Usyk name is in that indictment too. Everybody from Ukraine won. Barenchek, they robbed Navarrete, gave the win to Barenchek. He became a champion. Loma went over there, beat Gambosa, became a champion again. And Usyk and the Tyson Fury shit. That's when Usyk first time becoming undisputed. Yeah, that shit all on that motherfucking John. I was reading that John. I was like, damn, that's crazy. It's crazy. This shit fucked up. That shit fucked up. But it's
I
just
gotta
sad
look.
when you just got.
What she saying? Go ahead.
It's just sad when you just got a bunch of people that just be attacking fighters. Like, bro, y'all supposed to be analysts, right? Do y'all job. Cause y'all niggas getting paid all this money, and this niggas like us, bro. We watch it. We love the sport. No, we critique what we see because we speak in the facts that we know and what we know and what we look up and research. Y'all should be doing y'all homework just like us. But y'all just speaking out of a negative tongue and creating narratives and false lies, and these false lies become the people truths. And then when they get smacked with a pound of fucking nickels when they face with the truth, they look like dickheads. But it's like, oh, I sweep it under the rug. But whatever I say is soothing, and that's wrong. That's wrong. That's fucked up. And that's what the ring does. Max Kellerman, Michael Carpenter, like bro,
Dick
that's what the
riders.
pussy. And then Ryan, we know you a hater. We know like Tank whooped your ass, got you out of here. We know you a hater, bro. You know the rules, like bro. All of you fighters know the rules, and y'all should say when that shit happens, yo, you are allowed to do that. Now Lamont get all of this fame for some shit that he didn't do. Bro, you didn't punch him. So how the fuck did you drop him? You feel me? Like, and that's your only claim to fame. But the crazy thing is, the shit you doing, Pitbull ain't do none of that shit. Pitbull went out there and kept knocking niggas out and became champion. Pitbull ain't go up there and say, well, they robbed me. It should have been a draw. Or I should have won. No, nigga, they really robbed Pitbull. Nigga, Pitbull was whooping Tank ass from the first to the 12th. He did way more than what you did in the first round. That nigga first round was better than all the rounds you ever had when you was fighting with Tank. Cause you can ask Sean Porter, ask anybody. The first 8 rounds, everybody had it 7-0. You can give it 7-0 or 6-1 going into the eighth. Going into the ninth, you can give it you can give it you can give it 7-1 or 6-2 at the time. It was 7-1, 6-2. But a lot of people going into the 10th, a lot of people had it 7-2. So if you got a 7-2 going into the 10th, you know this nigga already up 7 rounds. And y'all trying to give this nigga the ninth round when he ain't do nothing. Then this nigga came back and took the 10th. Like, come on, make this shit make sense.
Hmm.
And then I went back and watched the Canelo and Bud fight a couple times. I watched the commentator side, the bias side. Um, I just watched certain shit, just how the foot just kept getting tangled up, how punches really wasn't, everything was really going off the guard. Everything was going off the guard. But the main thing I was seeing is like, bro, y'all talk about Ryan and his Ostarine shit, but you can tell Ryan was tired because you see him. But this nigga Bud wasn't even tired at all.
No rounds.
The nigga was like a war machine.
No
You feel
rounds.
me? That nigga was like a war machine. It's like every time you hit him, he
Hey,
absorbed the
bro, to
punch,
knock
and that
boots
nigga
out.
grow like Incredible Hulk or Goku. Like the more you punch him, he keep getting bigger. And I seen that shit on the American fight. When American popped dirty for PEDs and Bo Mac was his trainer. I'm gonna find that fight and I'm gonna be like, yo, watch this fight. Look how watch American. Every time a punch, he absorb it and that nigga just get bigger. No diddy. He just I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on here?
This nigga getting tight.
Man, that shit be crazy. I don't know. Boxing just be wild ski. That
Video
shit
about
be.
Andre Ward talking about them boys too. For anybody want to go watch it.
And one thing about War, I'm glad he said that shit about Top Rank because, bro, y'all should have left. Y'all should have left.
Word.
You bitching for nothing. You should have left, bro. I never should have re-signed with them niggas. You should have left. Shit, I'm about to watch this game in a little bit.
Say less, say less. You already know.
Yeah, my phone about to die. Good look, y'all. Yeah, we on this
Alright.
bitch tomorrow. We gonna cook these niggas.
For sure, bro. Love, bro. Safety.
Bet, dollar.